Hey everyone, Steven here with Lucky Casts. We've already shown the benefits of components to your Lucky applications, and now it's time to dive into a few advanced techniques, starting with name slots. We'll begin in the card component we made in our Component Basics episode. This is really handy and composable, but it is a bit limited. It only allows for a single string for both the title and the body. In real applications, you'll have much more complex and varied content on your pages. For example, let's look at our dashboard page. Currently, the card on the dashboard is rendering some simple text for the title and some simple text for the body. But let's say I have a new feature. I want to make this body contain some more advanced content, like statistics and pinned projects. That's really difficult to do with the component as is because there's not a clean way for me to condense all of this markup into a single string. The idea behind a named slot is to tackle exactly this problem. We can let the component handle the overall layout and some of the details we don't care about, so that we can focus entirely on how we want to structure this new content that makes our page unique. To start our changes, we can open up our component again and make a few slight changes. We'll leave the title alone for now, since it's working pretty well as is, even with our new application functionality. However, instead of only allowing a string of content for the body, let's allow users to specify as much content as they'd like. They'll pass us a proc, and we'll simply call that proc and render whatever they tell us to. We'll do that with body.call here, and with a proc as the type for the parameter. All that's left to do now is change a bit of code for our users of the card component currently in the application. Let's start with the user show page. Today, this currently says your profile in the title and the email in the body, and that's pretty much okay. The only thing we have to change to keep the current behavior is, again, adding this email inside of an H3. So let's give the body a proc instead of a simple string. We'll do that with the arrow and some curly braces, and instead of just having text, we'll use exactly what we removed a second ago, H3. Now let's head over to our dashboard page, and this change will feel very familiar. Instead of having a string here, we're going to change this to a proc with an arrow and a curly brace. And within this curly brace, we can simply render our advanced content. We'll save, wait for the page to compile, and then check out our new functionality. If we look at our page now, we can see that we have a new dashboard with advanced content in the body, even though our component only knows about the layout. Similarly, our simple caller on the profile page has stayed exactly the same. Name slots really are just that easy, thanks to how closely Lucky has stayed to the core Crystal language conventions. I hope this episode will help you clean up and extend components you're already using, and that it's given you a few ideas for areas in your application where components may help. In a future episode, we'll dig even deeper into component composition for some really advanced and dynamic content. Until next time, this has been Steven with Lucky Casts. Have a great day.